Welcome to another Treat or Terror. Hi, I'm Fox, any pronouns. Today we're looking at Treehouse of Horror 25. Another that actually got to air in October. It's almost like the Fox network was realizing they should air their Halloween specials before the holiday. This opening gives us Kay and Kodos hosting a special for the 25th Treehouse of Horror. We get clips of past episodes and things that never happened, but I would love for them to, while our hosts tell us about the special guests. Then the curtains open, and we see those guests tacked up and mutilated. Very fun. First we have School is Hell. While in detention, Bart finds ancient Aramaic inscriptions. He brings Lisa in, who translates it with an app, and the pair get transported to a hell school. Lisa meets Mean Girls, who end up liking her, and we get a cold day in hell joke about it, even though the regular show at this point has had several episodes with Lisa gaining popularity. But whatever. Bart gets skinned and shoved in a classroom where he honestly excels, because it's about torturing people. Lisa figures out how to escape back to Earth, which leads to Burns' office. Back home, Bart convinces his parents to let him enroll in the Hell School. It does take some convincing, and choking Homer with a pamphlet, but they let him join. We get a montage of Bart flourishing, while Pat Benatar's song Hell is for Children plays. A little weird because that is a song blatantly about child abuse, but I suppose that is fitting for schools in general. Then it's final exam day, where Bart's tasked with torturing a real person, his own father. He protests at first, which is funny remembering like any other treehouse with them, but Homer is adamant he wants Bart to do it, so he can make up for not supporting him from the beginning. This one was pretty fun. I'd say a B+. All the demon designs were fun. I love the little pumpkin sticker Bart gets, and I'm amazed they got this moment past the censors.
This has never happened before. I have a crush on my teacher. Down here, we can make that happen.
Next up is A Clockwork Yellow. We've had so many references to A Clockwork Orange before, and finally we get an episode dedicated to it. Mo is our narrator, and props to the writers for the dialogue mimicking the book and making it understandable for the audience. Things are going great for Mo's gang, until Homer meets Marge. There's a fun montage between them, and then they decide to get married, and Homer gives up the thug life. The whole gang breaks up after that, and Mo becomes a sleazy barkeep. Then years later, Mo gets attacked by the youth in a home invasion. Mo decides to get the gang back together one last time to show the youth how to really do things. So the four don their old get-ups and break into a masked orgy. Then we get so many Stanley Kubrick references as the group get their ass kicked. Okay, I was really into this one. I love A Clockwork Orange, and this really captured the spirit in a hilarious way. I'd say even without knowing about the source material, it's still a blast. Also, I gotta admit, Mo is really attractive in the clockwork makeup, and I don't know what it is. I'm not proud of this attraction, but it's there. Finally, we're at The Others, which is a parody of The Others, a gothic film from the early 2000s I highly recommend. There are entities trying to get the attention of the Simpsons. One even gets into bed with Homer.
I demand you put me down right after the sex!
The family communes with the spirits, and it turns out, it's them. Specifically, their old designs. The two sets of Simpsons don't get along well, except Ghost Marge, who's really into modern Homer. Modern Marge is disgusted by it, so she decides to kill herself. The two Marges confront him in the bath, and modern Homer's down for a threesome. Then Ghost Homer kills him with a toaster. Bart tricks Lisa into killing herself next, so she takes him out. Now even Maggie's dead. The Marges come to an understanding and kiss their respective Homers. Then the Barts saw the couples in half. We get a final scene of a bunch of other Simpsons iterations mimicking different styles like Adventure Time and the Minions. This one was a lot of fun. Kind of a weak ending, but overall, it was really cool to see the families interacting and showcasing the differences both physically and personality-wise. We even get a mid-credit scene with the two families. Overall, this was a solid treehouse. There's none I would flat out suggest skipping. It's very refreshing to have 3 decent or better episodes that each offer the viewers something. I'd say you should check this treehouse out. And that's it for now. Join me for the next video, where we'll look at Treehouse of Horror 26. Thanks for joining my lucid screaming.